Why is it stuck like that? Hi guys. Happy Halloween. And do studying today. Is do studying today. How are you guys doing today? Another video on information technology. I hope you guys are having a good day. Happy Saturday, happy Halloween. Um, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. So let's wait for everyone to join, and we'll start going over exam questions again with Comptia A+. Hope you guys are having a great day. Happy Saturday. All right. Let's wait for everyone to join. We'll get started. Give it a second. Let's give it a second. Happy Halloween. So wait for everyone to join, okay? Okay. Okay, guys, I'm waiting for everyone to join. Give it a second. Give it a second. Okay. Hello.
Nice. Very nice. It's a pretty big improvement, I've got to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look that you're going for. You should do that at work. To walk into the customers and do that at work. Scared about who was after him. Like, what? Who's this guy? Who's this crazy guy coming to fix my computer? Oh, it's Kevin.
Can't breathe under that thing, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How's it going?
How you doing?
All right, yourself?
Good, man. I'm good.
Halloween. It's a beautiful day outside, but it's kind of crisp out a little bit, huh? It's what 45 degrees are outside? 45?
Yeah, it feels bizarre with the whole pandemic. Not to say the other word, but feels very, very bizarre. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm just here. I'm waiting for everyone else to join. We'll do some questions and answers again. So I made a video today on Active Directory. I know it's like boring for some people, but it's for brand new people. It's not meant for everyone,
That was the thing you did last time, right?
Yeah, but this time I made a video on it explaining everything from step A to Z for new techs. I have to go over it because people are not tech savvy,
All right, Kev, now take a look at Haifa. Now put on the mask.
Okay.
Wow.
Is this a resemblance? Look at it. It could be her. Good. He had a mask on, Haifa.
Hi, Troy.
After you wake up in the morning.
Wow. I feel so loved in the community.
Your hair is all wooby wooby. Watch this.
Hey, I did my hair today.
What look at though? I think Kevin's gonna match you with your hairstyle.
Oh my God, no, he looks so much more beautiful than I do.
Doesn't he? Doesn't he?
Oh my God, so hot.
I can
That's
see
what
what
my
like
looks
that in the morning.
Like in the morning too.
Hair's this way, hair's that way.
Such a hater over there, Snoopy.
Wacky Man's here.
Hi. That's so creepy, Kevin. I'm done with you. Did the headphones fit?
Huh? Marvin?
Did the headphones fit?
Don't you just want to
Kind of.
pinch his cheeks? Ooh, pinch your cheekies.
So gorgeous.
You go on the job interview.
Hey,
so
Frederick.
Jigsaw, tell me about yourself and just
Hey,
nod
man.
your head.
Jigsaw.
You imagine that?
I feel like wear that during the mock interviews.
That would be great. So, can I do a clown one?
You can, if you like. I have like 4 different masks over here, by the way. That's just one of them.
So I guess we'll see them throughout the video.
It is Halloween. Oh, happy Halloween.
Okay, Halloween.
Yep.
I can see clearly
So
now.
I took whatever we went over yesterday and I made it into a video with me explaining it step by step for someone that's brand new. Yeah.
Did you, I haven't watched, I was watching this really good course actually on Udemy that I thought, I don't know if it's called Udemy or Udemy. I'm just going to call it what my fob self calls it. So anyway, it's about how to prepare for cert taking.
Study. Got it. Yeah.
It's fantastic. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so it's really, really good. He like basically explains to you like how to like prepare yourself to take a certain like short amount of time. And like what's important and what's not important and things like that.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, the mask, man. So I for Halloween, typically for Halloween, for anyone that don't know me, for Halloween, I would sit on the rocking chair, dressed as Jigsaw, like I just had the mask, dressed as Jigsaw with the whole suit and everything, and I wouldn't move at all. And I put like a cradle of candy next to me, and then and it says free candy. I put a sign that says free candy right next to me, and then as a person is grabbing the candy, I grab your hand. So I'm like sitting like this.
You're the worst. I will never come to your neighborhood.
I'm sitting like this, and I'm sitting like this in the chair. It's a rocking chair, but I don't move at all. I'm just sitting like this, and the person's as they're grabbing the candy, I grab their hand. I had white gloves on too, like the Jigsaw white gloves. I grab their hand, and they're like, "What the hell?" Yeah, that's what I do for Halloween. Typically for Halloween, I do that. I give you free candy, but I scare the living hell out of you. Usually, that's usually what I do. So that's just me, though. So, you know. So let's wait for more people to join. Let's see if anyone else wants to join Zoom. Anyone else wants to join Zoom? Let me know. I'll send the invite again. I sent it already on Discord. Send it again. So yeah, so I went over a basic video, like really, really basic Active Directory, super duper basic, like for people that are new to IT, brand new. So it's just for new people because people get stuck on those they get stuck with the whole server thing, ISO and all that good stuff. They get stuck. They don't know how to download it or run it and install it. So if you have no job experience, you need to I don't know, I wouldn't do MCSA or CCNA if you have no job experience. Someone just wrote in chat, I'm doing my MCSA.
You gotta walk before you can run, people. You gotta walk before you can run.
What do you mean? I'll be sprinting.
Yeah, I'm waiting for.
You're different.
You're different.
You're special. Like the kids who eat glue in class. That's me. That's what Steven's trying to say to me.
Catch on to Donish and Kev and me and everybody else. Kev rocks. We took you from a little.
Name is Diaz.
We took you from a little budding into a big flower.
Oh.
Now you're gonna become a monster. Now you're gonna be like telling us what the heck to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Well, you still have to do that the thing that you asked me for, Steven. I'm sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I just
Okay. I know.
Don't do that.
I understand.
Don't do the guilt trip.
I know.
Hey, Ham, what's
Man,
up?
every time someone asks me a question I can't answer, I'm just gonna take a sip of coffee.
Time to go ask Haifa. She knows it all now.
But
She doesn't need us anymore.
All of it. I'm the IT professional now.
Kevin, can you tell me about domain group policy and how to create it in an OU level? Be like, go talk to her. Like,
I know nothing. I'm only here for face value, and I cook sometimes. I haven't cooked in 7 months, but actually, I cooked once this week. So we're back on track, you guys.
yeah, for anyone that don't know, so we're gonna do the Comptia stuff. If you want to join Zoom, just go ahead and join. Doesn't matter who you are, just join Zoom if you want to join, because we're gonna go over the questions. Anyone else wants to join, let me know before I get started in this couple of minutes. It's just the 3 of us right now, so if you want to join and hop in.
Oh, please don't leave me with these two. They're gonna grill me. This one's gonna ask me about port numbers and acronyms, and the other one's gonna ask me what peanut butter, what brand of peanut butter I most relate to.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, so stop by and join if you like. I see someone else is asking me for the link, so let me give him the link. See anyone else? Because we're gonna start going over the questions. Mantis, I'll make a video on that.
Oh my God. Okay. So the new thing, yesterday, Kevin said that he doesn't have a video on something. I was like, he doesn't.
What was that? What was it?
I don't know. Someone asked him for something and he was like, I don't have a video on that. Oh, wait. Okay. So people in the chat, I want to let you know that if you use too many emojis or if you type in caps, Nightbot is going to put you in a timeout.
Yeah, and
I know.
I'm time you out. You don't like that.
Because I'm Nightbot's #1 rival. Like enemies.
Okay. This is more targeted for Steven. Have you ever worked in a healthcare IT position? There's something I want to do after graduation. Seems like a very cool type of IT job. I guess, can you go over that briefly real quick before we start going over stuff?
I used to work for St. Luke's Hospital here in the state of Pennsylvania. We used to put up the projects where we used to build the hospitals. So basically, we would go to the hospitals and put out all their IT equipment. Everything from the monitors to the exam room equipment, as far as going in there, setting up the PCs, making sure they connect back up to Epic, doing testing on the PCs. Not really running the cables or anything like that. That was all,
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you said Epic is one of those big applications that you need to know in the troubleshooting IT perspective for hospitals.
It's huge though. You gotta remember, Epic is huge. I mean, Epic is, they call the pieces modules that are in these things, in this Epic world. And they have a whole entire army. When I say an army, they have probably about 100, 200 people just help desking on Epic. And they all have different groups. So it's huge. It's not like you can go in there and know all about Epic. It's impossible. I mean, you got to be like an Epic expert to know about all the little ins and outs. That's one thing that we learned. Because we're like, well, where does this go to? Well, this goes to that team. This goes to this team. That goes to that team. And everybody doesn't know about the other module, but people know about that module and this module and that module. That's what they're trained on. So it's huge. But Epic is used all around the world.
So I have a dad joke.
What would you say for Chris, that's brand new to IT, trying to go into healthcare? What do you think he should focus on if he's brand new going into healthcare? Since he's
you got to remember, it's still the same. It's still the same as what you are doing or she's doing or Frederick maybe is doing now if he's doing something. It's still the same. I mean, you're going to walk in there, you're going to be dealing with doctors, nurses, patients, walking into patients' rooms. You have to feel comfortable walking into patients' rooms, swapping out the computers, stuff like that. So it's still the same process. They still use a computer. The applications are just different. But you have a lot more. You have a lot of help inside the healthcare industry, depending if you're going to be working for a hospital. I mean, the one hospital I worked at, they had about 6, 7 techs, which had different portions of the hospital, but still, you are well informed. So it's a very interesting niche to get into. It's very, very cool though. if you like working with doctors, doctors as like I used to say, doctors could save you lives, but they can't even press a power button on the computer to turn it up. They have no idea, and they don't care. They just want the thing to work. They want to go click, 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 and go into Epic and do their thing and get out and take care of the actual patient. That is all they care about. You would be amazed. We saw brain surgeons were dumb as rocks on freaking computers. It's like, how in the world can you save someone's life and do all that stuff and not even turn on a computer? Steve, I don't care about them. I just click it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I call you guys. That's what you guys do. So they are still the same. Don't worry about their doctors or nurses. They are still the same people. They still put on their pants the same way. They still go to the bathroom. Everything's the same. It's just that you just got to get to know, again, the environment, know how it works. Because with hospitals, it's pretty much up. You got to keep things up, because if they have to wait for a patient, if like an exam is down, people are waiting. So you got to be pretty quick, and you have to work around their schedules. It's not like you can just show up and go, hey, can I swipe out your computer? No, we have a patient's coming in the next 3 hours. Come back at 3 o'clock. All right, you got to schedule it around there. So we saw that a lot too, because again, it's the medical field. But a lot of people are cool. We're working with like hand scanners, thermal printers, all kinds of goofy, like where you sign your name on a pad.
Oh, the pad.
Electric sign pad.
Yeah, it's called something. Yeah, I think it's called. But yeah, those things you be dealing with, like the next time you would walk into a hospital or into one of these little outpatient things, these little like Express Now cares, whatever. Take a look at the actual check-in and check-out peripherals. That's exactly how it is for every single place you're going to walk into. It's very, very similar. So then you get an idea like, oh, this is what they use here at the front desk. This is what they use at the check-in and check-out area. But they use different stuff.
Stephen, you should, sorry, they're commenting on what you're saying. So
yeah,
because really open the YouTube comments.
Chris said, awesome, Stephen. I will be working in a hospital in a non-IT position while finishing up my bachelor's degree. Hopefully I can network to potentially get my foot in the door for a full-time service desk IT tech position after graduation. I was thinking of doing something in the PACS admin realm, but have to research a bit more.
Yeah, PACS is a different application. PACS is a whole different animal in itself too. We heard about PACS a little bit at St. Luke's. We were setting up the hospitals and stuff like that, but we really didn't get our hands on it too much. But we know that PACS is a big application. The hardest thing to learn about when you go to any job is the applications that they use. You got to go and you got to talk to the people and see what exactly they use, because they use a lot. I mean, hospitals use a whole different kind of stuff. Epic is what they live in now. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you're just going to load up a PC and put on Epic, and they're going to log in, and they're going to go into that system, and your hands are done. Then they pretty much you'll get a phone call, hey, I can't log into my computer. Hey, I can't do this, I can't do that. And that's what you got to deal with then, is that front end. The back end piece, unless you're an Epic expert, go ahead, Avon.
Got it.
Can I make my dad joke?
No.
You have to be epic at Epic.
It's
It's great. I'm done. Okay, continue.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I mean, Epic, as far as I know about Epic, is that they started down their cellar with like 2 people, and now it's like a multi-billion-dollar freaking application. So every hospital uses it because they can talk to all the hospitals, from St. Luke's to Allentown, from Allentown to whatever, to Chicago, to California. It's all one big database. And remember years ago, HIPAA doesn't remember maybe, but years ago we had to call up your doctor and go, hey, I need my records sent from so-and-so.
Yes.
Now they just go, boop, here, done, in about 2 seconds. And it's like, it's amazing because they can feed into every other systems. And it's amazing. And it's amazing stuff. And it's people that are not on Epic, you have to question why they aren't on Epic yet, because anybody who's anybody is on Epic. I mean, that's the #1 thing in the world right now.
Yeah, you're saying I'm looking at work. Someone said, Kevin Lopez, I'm looking to work IT in a clinic setting. Also, I just need to get my A+. I am fairly good with Epic from past experience in a non-IT position. So hopefully my chances of getting a job will be good.
Yeah, you mean, I would think so. Hospitals, this is very interesting that we we kind of find out that hospitals like to go with people that have a military background. I don't know why that is.
Because they're disciplined?
Maybe because they can take orders better than having some other fresh face come in and not really kind of like scatterbrained.
Wait, when you say like to take military people, do you mean like in the IT field?
Yeah, it seems like they like to hire people that have military background.
I assume it's because they're like very disciplined and like they've worked under a lot of stress. And when you're working in a hospital, I mean, not like you're working in a very stressful environment, because if something goes down, you're dealing with sick people and doctors and whatnot. Okay, I'm gonna.
It is kind of strange though, Hafen, when you're walking around and you're in a hospital and you walk into an area where people could die. It kind of hit me a few times. Like we walked into the cancer centers. It's like we're walking around trying to, talk about these computers and seeing these, but it kind of hits you, and it's kind of like it's still a job. You got to do what you got to do. You can't get so much emotionally involved in the hospital area, or it's going to really bring you down. You got to go in there, do your job, get the heck out, get back to your team, and kind of like get out of that weird area of the hospitals. I mean, we were right next to the friggin' morgue. We used to call it the actual cave, the cave. They used to call that like the actual cave. The cave sat here, the morgue sat right like next to us.
No, I totally get it, because I used to, like, for a good portion of my 20s, I used to volunteer at hospitals. So it's very, like, in the beginning, you don't really learn to detach, but then you kind of have to force and teach yourself. Especially because I wasn't working IT. I was directly like volunteering with patients, like children who were in there for like treatment. I would play games with them and read to them and things like that. So it was really, really hard. But yeah.
Another thing I would last say about the hospital thing is watch yourself in there. Do not say anything bad about anybody. That will get you thrown out. You got to be really, really nice. You got HIPAA couldn't like swirl it.
It's the same way though in every job, Steven.
Well, yeah, but they are really because you see so much people, Kev, during the daytime, and you may talk a little loud, and somebody may hear something. All of a sudden, that gets back to somebody else, and it's amazing how it does in a hospital because it's so quiet. You remember now, it's a hospital, so it is quieter, except that the actual nurses stations where they're all like going nuts out. But other than that, I mean, there are like a couple times where it said, "Hey, Steve, you said something, and someone said something." I'm like, "What? Like, how do they even know that?" Well, people are always listening, So that's one thing I would say about a hospital is that you got to be nice. You cannot have an attitude. You got to kiss their ass a lot. And if you do all that stuff, you'll probably get hired 9 times out of 10 because they'll love you.
I mean, in my job is the same way, man. We gotta be nice to everyone because I work with the CEO, so I'm not gonna be screaming and yelling at him. We don't do that.
Well, like I said, in the hospitals, you work with surgeons and these doctors that can save lives, and I consider them a little more important than a freaking CEO.
Definitely.
That's just the way that I look at them. Like, it's kind of like you're walking in, like these guys, but the guys are really, really cool. Though. You would be amazed on how some of these doctors are really, really cool guys.
Oh no, I look at doctors as superheroes because they're saving lives. So that's just
some are superheroes and some are really dopes. Like we found a lot of doctors are real idiots. Like when you talk to them, like they're really cocky. It's like whatever.
Not everyone's tech savvy. People are gonna be good people, bad people. That's life in general. It's just there's some people that are good, some people that are bad. It's just overall life in general. You have positive people and toxic people. It's just that's life. That's life. Hey,
ask me about dope doctors because I literally was undiagnosed for 6 years, including sending my files to Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins. So dope doctors everywhere.
Johns Hopkins, is that where that's where the prez went, right? To get the medical.
No, he went to Malta.
Oh, is that close to you? That's close, right? That's close.
Is that what's his name? Bruce?
That's literally down the street from me. Literally.
No, I'm looking at someone that just joined. Bruce, is that his name? Bruce?
Yeah, he's Bruce.
I see Frederick is here. I see Mantis is here. I don't even know if Mantis is here. His mic is muted. How you doing, man? How you guys doing?
I'm doing
great.
Good.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
You guys here for the Comptia stuff? You guys ready to go over some of the questions?
Yes.
For sure.
All right, let me share my screen. Let me open this up real quick. So, give me a second. And Steven, thank you for look at that. This is adorable for Halloween.
There you go. Now that's a shot right there. Look at
Thank you, Steven, for sharing your answer. They said thank you too. Like he said, thank you. I appreciate your in-depth answers. Chris said thank you.
No problem. Just hospitals are cool though. Hospitals are very, very fun to work in. Even though there's a lot of sick people there and a lot of craziness goes on, they are very, very fun. And you can meet a lot of like cool people there. So it's pretty cool.
It's networking, right? It's all about networking, right? You just sometimes you're gonna deal with people that
especially in a hospital, because in case you have something wrong with you, you can go, hey, what do you think? And sometimes they like, throw you a bone. Oh, it's this and this. Okay, cool. That just saved you a couple, $100, So you have to be friends with them, be nice to them. And once you help out the people, they are really appreciative in there. But then again, they're also very, very busy. And you have to walk in. When you walk into something, sometimes it's nutty. So you just have to take that into consideration.
Got it. All right. You guys could see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it to catch up on YouTube. It's a delay. It's for security reasons, by the way. That's why it's a little delay with YouTube and with Zoom and everything. It's a security feature. Anyway.
Did you hear what Abdul said?
What?
About the delay?
Mm-hmm.
He said that technically it only asks you the first time you connect your Zoom to your YouTube. It asks you if you want the delay. I told you that was a thing, and you told me I was wrong. I just want to let you know I'm right.
I mean, I wouldn't even turn it off. There's a reason for that. I wouldn't even recommend turning it off, if that makes sense. I just wouldn't.
And he's gonna make a video on that soon. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Stupid. All right. So, you guys can see my screen. Which of the following are examples of the subconnector application? Select two answers. USB cables, RS-232 cables, eSATA cables, IDE, PATA cables, VGA cables. Select two.
USB.
It's select two.
RS-232 and VGA. That's what my answers.
VGA. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think.
Apa, what the heck do you think? What are you doing? Making breakfast there?
She disappeared over here. I don't
know. She runs out as soon as the questions come on. She doesn't need them. She doesn't need to learn anymore.
It says select two, not one. Select two. Someone said
not
B.
True. I said I was making coffee.
B and E. Okay.
I'll be right there for the next question. By the way, Stephen, I have decided to take my A+. So no, I need this.
That coffee done then. I got some.
Just finished.
Someone said B and E. Someone said B and E. Okay,
I know VGA is definitely one. eSATA is a different shape. IDE is a different shape. USB, I mean, in comparison with the metal part, but I don't even know what RS is, so I'm going to choose that as my second. So VGA and RS probably.
Yeah, it says D sub connector, and from my understanding, I've seen it in VGA before and RS-232 cables. eSATA connector looks totally different. Does not.
I'm going to ask a question. What does a D sub connector look for? Can you pull up a picture?
What?
What is a D sub connector?
I'm not doing that because it's gonna like basically it's contradicting us for answering the question that way.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, we're not doing that. So I'm gonna go with B and like E. And with me, it's just like Steven with me, I have 100 cables everywhere in my closet over here behind me. For like I have a VGA, DVI, HDMI, I have a bunch of cables. A lot of cables. I don't know if it's an IT thing, but you just I just tend to store cables over time. I have too many cables. So, all right. Which of the following are characteristics of B and C connectors? Select 3 answers. Copper cabling connector, twisted pair cabling, connector equipped with a ball net style locking mechanism, fiber optic cable connector, commonly used with 10-base-T network cabling, coaxial cabling. Select 3.
I know.
What?
I know. A, maybe C, D, and then the last one.
So you say A, C, and E, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm
F, I mean F. A, B, C, D, E, F.
I agree with the coax. Whatever. I hate that word. That one.
What?
The what?
I agree with the first one and the last one. I don't know how to say that last word. I just don't. I'm a fob.
Coaxial?
Coaxial cable?
I always say it wrong. I always say coaxial, and then you guys first.
Well, actually,
me.
I think you are right, Hafa. I think it's called coaxial. I think you are correct. I mean, people say coaxial or coaxial. I think that's the proper name of it. I think.
Because there's an IA. I used to teach English, so coaxial. I don't know. I'm probably whatever. Who
I'm
cares?
gonna go with the English teacher. No,
No, you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. No, you're good. You're good.
Coaxial.
I used to teach English to like 4-year-olds, so let's not get to a habit of ourselves.
Yeah, I had my IT manager. He was the head of IT, and he was a bachelor's English major, and
Wow.
he showed me how to write emails to people in
Dude.
IT.
My director actually studied psychology as his bachelor's and his master's. And I'm like, that's great. Therapy sessions coming your way.
Yeah, he showed me how to write emails because you don't want to sound aggressive when you're sending emails to people. So he showed me how to write proper email etiquette with just sending it the right way, so you don't sound like you're screaming at the customer. If that makes sense. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. By the way, for anyone who is in the IT field, you should definitely download Grammarly. That also helps. It tells you like what mood or what vibe your message is sending, like with happy faces and stuff. Wait, what's Stephen? Why did you pick C?
If you're old like me, well, you kind of remember those back. I mean, I never worked with one to tell you the truth. I'm not that old. But
I'm only 57.
But yeah, it's back in the day, they used to have that. So it's a very old connector, bayonet connector.
Yeah, it's during Steven's time period.
Yeah, exactly.
40,
Back when the dinosaurs were around.
45 BC. 45 BC, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question.
45 BC, is it 45 BC? I don't know. It's a couple centuries ago. All right. So, all right. Next question. What are the characteristics features of RG59 cabling specification? Select 3 answers. Coaxial cabling, suitable for short distance cable runs, used for analog video and CCTV installation, twisted pair copper cabling, suitable for long distance cable runs, used for cable television, satellite television, and cable modems. What do you guys think? Select 3.
I don't know any of these. I don't know anything about cabling.
Is that your final answer? No, let me stop. So, select 3.
I feel like, no, what I'm thinking about is different.
Someone said A, C, and F.
I was going to say F.
Yeah, I don't know what RG59 even is. What's that?
That's an old cable, man. Old school.
Is it?
Yep.
Do you know the answers, Kevin?
What's something to do with coaxial cable then?
If someone has music playing,
Yeah, you might want to mute that because it's gonna Hey.
Coaxial cable used for cable,
Frederick.
used for cable television sets. Yeah, maybe RG59 is this coaxial cabling. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, that's the
But isn't that the one we picked for the last one?
Sure.
Yeah, it's a type. Yeah.
I think it's A, C, and F. I'm gonna go A, C, and F like everyone else. So everyone say A, C, and F in chat. By the way, the guy that was playing music, I kicked him and banned him. Guy's just like spamming music for no reason. Can't have him here. So whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna do A, C, and F. So let's see. Oh my god, same question with a different cable. Okay. Which of the following are characteristics of RG6 cabling specification? Select 3 answers. Twisted pair copper cabling, suitable for short distance cable runs, used for analog video and
Get away
CCTV
from there.
installation. Coaxial cabling, suitable for long distance cable runs, used for cable television and satellite television and cable modems. What do you guys think?
I just realized how much, like, I honestly don't know about, like, I keep thinking, okay, well, I don't know this one, I'll know the next one. I really don't know anything about cabling. I really need to focus on that. Let me take a note.
Yeah, A plus covers cabling, networking cables. It
Is
covers
it, like, super important to know them for A+?
for cabling. You're gonna have
Yeah.
questions on that. Yeah, you will have questions on that. There's a little bit of everything.
No, I know it's a little bit of everything, but, like, if you could give it a percentage in the exam, how much percent do you
I
think
can't
the
answer that
cabling is?
question. I can't answer that question because they have over 1,000 questions. They randomize it. So
Oh,
you
I
may
didn't
get
know
it, you
that.
may not get that question.
So it looks like
It's like the exam.
it sort of looks like this RG stuff is all coaxial cabling. It seems like it's coming. I don't know what the RG stands for. I'm trying to
Someone said
You guys think?
C, D, and
E.
E.
Suitable for long runs or short. That's a tricky one there, huh?
Yeah, so for to answer your question about questions and answers, they typically randomize it, and even the simulations they randomize it too. So you won't have the same simulation you took if you fail the exam and take it again. It's probably either going to be the same or different. They randomize it. They always do that because they don't want people walking out there. They don't want people walking out of the
Do a
exam
brain dump.
memorizing the question, and then you go back in. It's the same question. It's not going to happen. Most of the time they switch it up on everyone. So that's why, like I said, like read the Comptia objectives because
Yeah, I need to do that. That's one of the things that
that's
the
what's
guy was
covered on the
talking about.
exam. Mm-hmm.
He said one of the most important things to do is actually like sit there and read the objectives of each. Did he say each chapter? But he said read the objectives so you can be like, oh, you know what? I know networking. Oh, I don't know anything about cabling. Oh, I know ports. You know what I mean? So you basically like, I feel like that will also help someone like me get motivated. Like if I go through the objectives before I go through actual studying, I'm going to be like, oh, like I have like 50% of this down. I just need to learn 50% more, or I have 20% of this down. Like, do you guys know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, what works for me, I just have I try not to get overboard with it, but I have like different sticky notes, and I just have like the most top things that I struggle with. I have those in my view area, so I can kind of just always look up and kind of study. Like I'm on ports right now. I'm trying to remember the ports, and it helps me having it.
Yeah, I would make index cards and then write what I need to work on and stuff like that. I just write whatever I need to work on. Read the book, do some labs, read the book and everything.
It looks like RG stands for radio grade.
Radio grade.
Yeah, makes sense. That's why I've been seeing all over the internet. Radio grade.
It has to be D, E, and F. If someone said D, E, and F.
Yeah. I'm sure the next question will all be about twisted pair. You watch. I'm sure that'll probably be the next one.
Someone's asking me if these are the same questions you get on the test. Well, it's reworded. It's almost similar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, here we go. F connectors now.
Now we're talking about
Talking about F connectors. Talking about
it's still the coaxial. F's
Mhm. Yeah, it is. It's going back to the old cables. The cables that back in the days.
And that F-type connector is the one you use on your cable televisions, people.
Yep.
On your TVs, that is called an F connector. So next time you can look at it, you can study it. And, wow. You can say, ooh.
Which of the following are characteristics of an F-type connector? Select all that apply. So he doesn't even tell you select 3 or 4. Just select all that apply. Coaxial cabling used for cable television, satellite television. I think this is one of them. RG59, RG6 cabling, copper cabling connector used for analog video and CCTV installations. Connector equipped with a screw-on locking mechanism. Fiber optic cabling connector. Twisted pair cabling.
A, B, C, D.
Someone said all of them.
Yeah.
That's what somebody said.
Oh, not all of them. No. Take away those last 2 check marks on the bottom. There you go.
So you think? I actually agree with that because we were just going over the other questions. So usually when they give you the question, usually the answer is based on what you answered before. I don't know if that makes sense. Like sometimes the questions you'll get one answer right, and then the next question is similar to that question you had asked before, if that makes sense. So someone said A, B, C, D, E, G. A, B, C, D, E, G, just like Steven. Yep, that makes sense.
That's why they say when you're taking the test, you can flag those questions or
And
mark
come back to it.
and then come back to it at the end, because you may actually get the answer in the questions you get going forward to the questions on the going back. So it's kind of like a little bit of a trick you can do, or a little bit of a testing thing you can do. Go through the whole thing, answer what you can, flag the ones you don't know, and then hopefully the other questions would have answered those questions, and you can go back and they'll make more sense to you. So
he said remove the last one. It shouldn't be G. Someone said. Maybe
have you ever put in a cable television set, or ever hooked up a cable to your TV? What do you do when you put it onto the TV?
That's someone said in chat.
Well, connector come with a screw-in locking mechanism. Well, it's a locking mech on a knocking. It doesn't. Well, it doesn't really lock. It screws on.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing as them saying locking?
Someone said A, B, C, D, and F. It shouldn't. Maybe not G.
Or you push in and turn.
Pushing and turning. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, maybe yeah.
I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah.
It
says locking mechanism. That's maybe messing us up.
Oh, here we go. Work now. USB questions. All right.
Back to 2020. It's Christmas.
The old cables.
All right.
Oh my goodness. All right. Which USB 3X connector types provides full backwards compatibility with earlier USB standards? Oh, I remember that. USB Type B, Mini USB, USB-C, Micro USB, USB Type A. Backwards compatibility.
Backwards compatibility.
It means you could obviously go back and forth. So.
Yeah. I want to say USB. All the US. Well,
USB-C, no.
Definitely not. Mini micro.
I wonder if the micro,
Yeah,
because they're so small, you can't go any smaller than that, right?
Nah, that's the wrong end. We're looking for the other end, aren't we? Is it type A?
I don't know why you said no to
C.
USB-C.
Because, well, think about
Isn't
it.
that the one that you can connect into like your
The power. Your T480 laptop has a USB-C connector on it, if you take a look at it. a USB power like connector on the end of it. That's a USB-C power connector.
Someone said B. Someone said C. Someone said E. It's just-
I know it's not the micro or the mini. USB Type A is the first one, so it.
Backwards compatibility.
I don't know. I want to say USB-C. I don't know why you guys are saying no.
What?
I don't know why you guys are saying no to USB-C.
Any USB. What the heck is
Do we just gotta pick one or all, or three of them, or whatever?
no, it's just one.
Just one.
Yeah, it says backwards compatibility, so it actually works both ways.
USB 3.0? That's still going to be. It's going to be. I think
Someone said C.
So
Someone-
USB Type A then. Wait, A is the front. B is
That's
the
what I'm
back.
thinking. Is A, but
Yeah,
you know,
it's A now.
3.0.
You can plug into 3.0 and go back to 2.1.
Yeah, because we're dealing with speeds. I think here backwards compatibility.
Someone said USB Type B works with Type A. Backwards compatibility.
A, B, A, backwards compatibility,
Oh, B was different, wasn't it?
isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, no,
I'm
this is the
sticking
A.
to my
Yeah, that's
gun.
right.
This
Yeah,
is
B
the A,
is
this
the
is the B.
printer, like or camera or something like that. Yeah, I remember that one.
Right? There you go, live and in person. That's Memorex.
Someone said B
Sticking to
stands
my
for
gun.
backwards.
Hey,
I wish it
does it? What does the A stand for? Ancient.
was
Should-
ancient.
I mean, this is the part you plug into the
That's a
computer.
better word than I thought of.
This is the part that plugs into the device. So this would be backwards compatible. I guess the A would be the part they're saying, right? I would.
Someone said A.
Excuse me.
Someone
Backwards
said it's A.
compatibility with earlier USB standards.
Yeah, 2.1. 3, you got 3.0 or 3.1.
Hey,
Huh?
Someone said A. Someone said USB Type A. Everyone keeps saying E now in chat.
Because I just made my
no Googling allowed.
I just did my demonstration.
I'm gonna go with someone said it's B. Someone says E.
Wrong. We'll know at the very end. We're dumb. But you gotta, I guess, we're thinking about tips. So if we think about the tips, because I can plug in a 2.0 mouse or into a 3.0 port,
Yeah.
or vice versa. And I'm plugging, if I have a mouse, a wireless mouse, I'm plugging in the USB
3.0.
but USB Type A into the computer, right?
I'm gonna go with everyone. I'm gonna go with the chat. I'm gonna take a risk and I'm gonna use a lifeline and I'm gonna go with Type A.
So that's what I'm thinking. Here we go. Another VGA stuff again. Port.
Which of the following connector types could be used to connect devices to an RS-232 or 232 port? Select two answers: RG6, RJ11, DE9, RG59, RJ48C, DB25.
Wow.
I'm gonna say DB29 and an RG59. Wait, radio grade 59.
Radio grade 59.
The RS.
DB
The cable experts today.
registered jack.
Select two,
RG,
RS-232.
It's definitely not RJ11. It's
Yeah,
definitely RG-6 is coaxial.
Mm-hmm. We just went over that. Yep.
DE9, I never heard of that before in my life. I never heard of it. I mean, I'm sure there's something else.
Data terminal equipment.
So
And a
someone
registered jack 48C. I never heard of that either.
said DE9 and DB25.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. DE9. I never heard of that. Yeah, I never heard of that. It has a D in it. I don't know.
Someone said RJ11. I'm like, that's not RJ11.
Oh,
No way.
wait a minute. Wait. Oh, whoa. Wait. No, that's DE though.
DE9.
I know either VGA is either what 15 ports or the old like 9 port, what am I talking about? 15 pin or 9 pin, correct? Kevtech.
Yes. Yes.
So those are like the 9 pins are like back in the early days where they used them with a lot of POS systems. If that's what they're going with, a pin.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right, Michael. DE9 is a serial RS232 connector. DE9 is commonly called DB9, correct? Yeah. Someone said DE9 and RB25. What? You mean DB25, Kevin? It's Kevin, the other Kevin. I'm gonna go with DE9 and DB25.
They both have D's in, so that's good.
Yeah. Which of the following is a proprietary connector type that features a symmetric and reversible connector plug? Micro USB, Thunderbolt, USB-C, Lightning.
Definitely USB-C because you can turn it any way to make it go in. This Lightning Thunderbolt stuff, I don't know. This is all Mac crap. Some of it's Mac crap.
People are saying USB-C. It only allows you to pick one, Mantis. You can't pick two.
Oh, it does. Okay, so it's okay.
Only one. You can't pick two.
Okay.
Someone you're saying two of them. It's going to be C. For me, it's going to be USB-C.
Haifa, do you agree with that? Is that a yes?
She's just having coffee over there.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at something.
Sorry, she's looking for the answers. All right, next one.
Yeah, she can't do that during the test.
Sorry.
I'm not.
All right, hold up, guys. You're doing the.
Hold on a second. I gotta get my phone out.
You get my phone out. I'm taking the exam. Give me a second, guys. Give me a
I gotta
second.
make a call with Kevtech a second. Hold on a second.
Kevin, what's the answer for this one? I'm using a lifeline.
What's going on?
Yeah.
eSATA
eSATA connector features a distinct L shape, right angle or left angle that prevents the improper insertion of a connector plugged into a eSATA port. True or false?
True.
True?
False. Oh.
Wait, is it right angle and left angle?
You can't.
Because it's the power and the data, both the power and the data. That's right in the left and right. One of those.
What do you guys think?
I think true.
Say it's true.
That,
Someone said false. Someone said true. Someone said true.
Distinct L shape. It isn't L shaped. Right angle or left. I guess they could. Is that manufacturer wise how they want to put it? If it's on the right side, it's different. It's on the left side, right?
It's usually on the left, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're facing
Like how you
it,
look at
right?
right side or left side, right? So they have. It's up to their discretion what side to put it on. Is that what angle they're coming from? I guess.
We got true, false for chat. True, false. What do you guys think?
With the former.
I don't know, Kevin. Why do you think we're talking about right angle or left angle? Because they're on which side it's on? The way that
Usually they're both on the same end. The power.
Is it
and
really?
the-
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's always on the side of the left.
I'm gonna go with true for this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. More connector cable questions. B plus is so silly, man. Yeah, I know. All right. Which of the following is the most common connector type used to provide power to various hardware components inside a computer case? This is an easy question. Mini DIN connector, D sub connector, Molex connector, BERG connector. What do you guys think?
Bird connector. That's the
Bird
connector
connector.
is actually named like after somebody. Mr. Bird developed it. So that's a true story.
Moments, I think.
Following the most common type. I would say the Molex.
Molex.
Because the bird
Is mini
connector.
DIN a peripheral? Is mini DIN like a peripheral connector? Or no,
the
no.
Sub connector. That's a VGA.
Yeah, it's a VGA.
Oh, geez.
The bird connector doesn't that didn't that used to go to the floppy drives, Kevin? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yes, I remember that back in the
Yeah,
past.
it's a throwback.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be Molex.
That mini DIN connector. Oh, what the heck was that one for? Mini DIN. What the hell is that? That did what?
It's definitely Molex connector.
Yeah.
It's from work experience. I seen this question before on another
D-sub
test.
connector.
So
D-sub. We just did D-sub, right? Or no?
Minus 5 volts or the Molex or something.
yeah, we just did. It's not gonna be that one. It's gonna be D sub. Definitely.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So. All right, I'm gonna go with this one
Let's-
for the next question. Oh, this question is interesting. Memory types.
Not be changed. Select 2.
Which of the following memory types are designed to store permanent data that cannot be changed? Select 2 answers. RAM, EPROM, ROM, PROM, EEPROM. Someone said ROM.
ROM for sure.
ROM is for sure, yeah.
Read only. And then, geez, EPROM. Isn't that a thing?
I think it's
Sure,
wrong. The last one.
Someone said
Mhm.
EP. Someone said EPROM.
Programmable.
ROM and EPROM. That's what somebody said.
I feel like I've
ENC.
heard of that before.
It was EE.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Kevin.
How's it going?
Good.
Permanent data that can't be changed.
PROM.
EEPROM and ROM, I believe. I don't remember if EEPROM is a thing.
Kevin Diaz jumps in on the very technical one. See that? He was hiding for all those
Thank
other
you. Thank
comes in on this.
I was sleeping,
He was sleeping.
You sleeping? Wow.
catching up on the week's sleep. You know?
Yeah.
Catching up on the week? What do you mean? You wake up at
Yeah, he'd be staying late like me. Like we stay up till 2 a.m. sometimes with virtual labs.
That's my on-call shift. So hi guys,
Electrically.
you're adding one
Oh.
to your thing. Where's Samuel? Wait, who is that?
Everything's because everything's all read-only memory.
So what do you guys think?
Or actually, EEPROM you can actually reprogram. But you can also reprogram ROM. What?
Wait, hold on.
What's the difference between
I'm sorry.
E
I
and
feel
EE?
like that's what I feel like. I feel like EE is the one that you can't change, but I can't remember what it is.
But you can change it.
Electronic
That's-
erasable, programmable, read-only memory. Is EE stands for like electronic erasable or something like that?
Oh.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that, right?
So then wouldn't it be okay? So isn't EEPROM erasable, programmable,
Memory.
random,
Technically, everything is erasable.
read-only memory?
Yeah, read-only memory.
So if it's erasable, then just
I say prom.
Someone said B and D.
No.
I say ROM
the-
and prom.
Oh,
but
ROM
the P
is
means programmable, which means that you can change it.
program electronic erasable.
ROM is an answer for sure, 100%.
No, ROM is the right answer. I'm like, what's the second answer though?
It has to be RAM. Read.
Let's go.
Random access
No,
memory.
it's not gonna be ROM.
I'm
It's not gonna
joking,
be
I'm
RAM.
joking.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna go with B and C. B and C. Oh, here we go again. The same thing. It's different word. We like reworded, I guess. So, which of the following are erasable non-volatile memory types? Select 2 answers: ROM, EEPR, ROM, RAM, EPROM, PROM.
Yeah. It's definitely B and C. Is it B and C, guys?
B and C.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so non-volatile.
Non-volatile, yeah.
Would that be that?
So yeah, then this would be EEPROM and EEPROM
Oh,
because RAM is volatile.
Jeez. Yeah.
Volatile
and-
just means that it's
and
not going to
D.
be in the same state.
Someone said B and
Yeah,
D.
I think the E's would have it there, I guess.
Like for example, alcohol is volatile because it'll evaporate away whatever the word is to and stuff. It won't stay in the same
Evaporate?
state for a long time.
RAM is that's right. Because once the power is lost, right? It's
Yeah, I'm gonna go with B and D. What do you guys think?
I agree with that.
That EEP prompt stands for electronically erasable program.
Hey, no cheating, Steven.
Read
No
on.
cheating.
Hey,
No
I'm
cheating.
just saying what the EE
I'm the only
prompt
one that's allowed to cheat.
Yeah, calm down.
All right.
I
Which
already have my A+, so I can cheat a little bit.
type of memory allows for permanent data storage? VRAM, DVD RAM, static RAM, buffered memory, DRAM. Permanent data storage.
Pick one, huh? Well, it's gotta be static RAM.
static RAM D.
Static doesn't change.
I've never heard of some of these.
If he hasn't heard of them, then I don't know what they're
Delta
talking
is definitely not buffered.
Well, DRAM is not just
about.
video.
I wanted to say
Static
DVD
RAM.
because
I want to say static.
Michael, you're going to a Halloween party, man. Go have fun, man. Take care, man.
Storage.
Have a good day,
Static
Michael.
RAM.
Take care, man. Happy Halloween.
who's Michael?
Mike, in chat.
Oh.
I'm answering someone in the chat box.
I think Bonnie should answer this one. She's eating ice cream right in front of us.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Oh, stir fry.
Ooh, that looks good.
I want food.
VRAM is important for gaming. Someone said it's static ROM. C.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go with the permanent. So permanent is static. So like the HCP, when you put a static IP address for the dynamic, I imagine that's what they're talking about. So you
But
just lost some-
why wouldn't you choose DVD if you write on a DVD and if it's not something
Yeah,
that
but
you, like
it's
whatever
random
rewrite
access
whatever.
memory. Look at
It's
RAM.
DVD
Okay,
RAM
but
is
let's
not.
static RAM, random access memory.
Yes, but some of those DVDs though you can rewrite over.
But yes, but they're not called that.
We'll see who's right on this one at the very end.
I'm
Yes, we
gonna
will.
leave it as
Question
static.
13.
I'm gonna leave it as static RAM. What do you guys think?
I've never heard of it, but I that's the closest I'm getting. Like he said, to permanent.
If it's wrong, then I'll kiss freaking Hafa's feet. It's DVD RAM.
Wait,
No, I'm just gonna tell you.
It's
after.
static RAM is SRAM, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no. So that would be writable. That'd be volatile.
No, you know what? Leave it there so I can show Steven that he's wrong.
Permanent.
You know what? You know.
DVD ROM, not DVD RAM.
I don't think
So
it's
someone
right.
said, say
Right.
RAM.
Random access memory.
Happy Halloween, man. Happy Halloween in
Because the
chat.
trick is the permanent data storage part. Permanent. And then all of them say RAM.
RAM?
Why
What does
hasn't
static
anyone
RAM
said
do?
DRAM? Oh, RAM, DRAM. And what
What's
the
the
hell is
purpose
a
of
buffered
static?
memory?
It's not gonna be that one. It's definitely not buffer memory.
Buffering.
What is buffered memory?
I don't even think that's a thing, is it?
It is.
Take a sip of your coffee, Kevin.
No, I'm remembering when I got DDoS on my server and it says buffer memory loss. I was remembering that.
Just
Don't worry about it. It's just some gaming thing I was thinking about. Anyway, all right.
Mm,
I'm gonna go with static RAM. Let's just go with that.
it's static RAM. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next
Don't
question.
side with them.
All right. Random access memory RAM is an example of volatile storage media. It requires a continuous flow of electricity to preserve its contents. Therefore, all data stored in RAM lasts only while the power is on. True or
True.
false? Someone said true.
I think that's true.
True.
Yep.
Yes, Troy.
Hey,
Even Troy said it's true. So I'm gonna go with him. Even Troy said it's true.
Nothing, Kevtech, just saying you said it was true. So you agree?
I'm gonna go with the fireman. I agree with him.
So
How
cute.
about that? I'll teach
I
you.
agree with him.
You'll pass this A+ in like 2 darn days. Don't worry.
Yeah, he's smart.
I'll get you all crammed up. Don't worry.
It's the kids are always smarter than the adults usually. So we're all silly sometimes, you know.
There.
So I'm gonna go with true for this one.
Troy's like opening up the computer and pressing the power button and getting on onto the YouTube channel right now. I'm getting scared.
Yeah, exactly.
What is next? Great. I'm like, you're too young yet. Get away from me. Get away. Get away.
VRAM.
Yeah. So does that catch up? All right. Which of the following is a special purpose memory type used by graphics controllers? UDIM, register memory, SRAM, micro DIM, VRAM. Graphics controller.
I want to say UDIM.
UDIM.
I'm going to say VRAM.
VRAM, yeah.
VRAM, yeah.
I go with them. I meant VRAM.
No, say you did. On this one.
Nice.
Said you did.
Nice try.
I don't know what that you
See,
did.
when you build a computer, you'll know about this stuff.
Yep.
Okay, we're not talking about that.
No, but you get experience.
I know. I
Then you
need
have
to
to
build a
do
computer.
research
I
on what
know. I
that
know.
is and why
So when you
do
go to
that.
work this week, start tearing apart all the computers and put your hands on them. There you go.
We
Yeah,
don't
they'd be
have
like-
hard drive. We don't have desktops. We only have laptops.
They're gonna be like, "Hey, what are you doing to my computer? Why are you opening it? Oh, I just want to learn like A+, and you start opening it, and it stare at you. It just stare at you like, what are you
For my
doing?
future.
It's my future. I'm trying to get my A+. Why I can't open your computer up? You know? It's like, what?
Is the V, does it stand for video?
Bingo.
Volatile.
Yep.
Video? Oh.
Video.
Mhm.
I knew
Bingo.
that. I was testing you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with VRAM. And even everyone immediately jumped on that one in chat box because they're like, yeah, if you're a PC gamer, you would know what that is. They're saying it in chat. Like you if
Sorry.
you're a gamer, you know what that is. I play video
Not a
games all the time.
nerd.
Just because you play games doesn't mean you're a nerd. So
Nerds play games.
yeah, I'm just saying, you know.
See, if you work in IT,
If you work IT,
Hey, you. No one asked
Sorry.
you.
so you're calling yourself a nerd basically. Okay,
He's
got it.
calling me a nerd. He's been calling me a nerd for like 3 months.
Yeah, okay, all right. So
you deny it.
nerds are
He says I'm in denial.
nerds are cool now, you know. They used to
They
hate
are.
nerds. Nerds are cool now.
No way.
Yeah, nerds are
That's
cool
where the
now. Everyone
money's
likes nerds. Yeah, that's where the money's at. Yeah, exactly. You go after the person that's a nerd because they have money now.
Money.
Yep. All right. next
Everybody
question.
start dating Kevtech because he has
No,
he has the most money so far.
no, I don't have anything.
Hmm.
I live in a tent. All right. Anyway, placing a notch on a RAM module contact surface allows the module to be properly aligned with a memory bank on the motherboard and prevents the installation of incompatible memory types. True or false?
True.
Placing a notch on the RAM. Oh, the actual notch that's
Yeah.
on the RAM? I wouldn't place it, but yeah, I got mixed up there. I was thinking about jumper when you jumping the old desktops, but yeah, no.
I think with DDR, I think you can mess it up. I don't remember. Like the
No.
first one? Like, you're not gonna put it in backwards, but I think like you could put like a DDR2 or something, like force it in.
Force it.
Oh, the one that's really
Oh, you would force it in.
offset
You
to the
can't do
left.
that, Kev.
offset to the right, something like that.
Yeah, you. For me, I think it's true because like
Unless-
typically some of the memories and motherboards it won't let you do that. Like you cannot just
Like
can add memory on the fly, like whatever you. Oh, this one's gonna work. I'm gonna go ahead and add this one right over here and just throw it in there. It's not gonna, it's not gonna let you do that. So I'm gonna go.
Imagine
with
if they
true.
did though. Like I there's some companies that I feel like would do that.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that. So I'm just. I'm gonna go
Like,
with
I feel
true.
like there's some companies that would that if they were in charge of
would they make a
designing that,
daisy
they
for
would have done.
that?
it.
Yeah, it's just. Oh my god! Look at this one.
Which is-
All right, next question.
Microsoft will sell you an adapter to use your DDR RAM.
Oh,
Which of the following are characteristics features of static RAM, static random access memory, SRAM? Select all that apply. Non-volatile storage media type, faster than dynamic RAM access memory, widely used as a system's primary storage media, regular RAM module installed in memory slots on the motherboard, more expensive in comparison to dynamic random access memory, DRAM, slower than dynamic random access memory, DRAM, volatile storage media type, utilized for CPU cache memory chips, less expensive in comparison to dynamic random access memory, DRAM.
It's slower and more expensive.
A, B,
My
C.
guess.
You said A,
well, A,
B,
B.
C. A, B?
A, B.
Someone said B, D, F, and G.
More expensive. Oh, A, B, D. A, B, D. A, B, D.
D, E.
C, B. A, B, D. I got A, B, D.
What do you guys think?
It's slower.
It's more expensive.
Someone said B, D, F, and G.
It is pretty fast though.
What do you guys think? Someone said all the above.
I think A, B, and Delta.
The answer is I. None of them.
So A, B, and D.
Slower. That's all I know.
You know, one thing I want to throw out, the people on YouTube and all the new people out there, and even for us that are also learning this stuff, where it says non-volatile. So the definition they give here on Google is non-volatile memory or non-volatile storage is a type of computer memory that can retrieve stored information even after having been powered cycle. In contrast to volatile memory, needs constant power in order to retain data. So the non-volatile is lost, right? Wait, yes. Volatile memory.
Who's playing Sonic the Hedgehog?
So
who's that? Or Sonic the Hedgehog?
that is fun.
The heck? Okay. Someone said B, D, F, and G. Someone said it's B, C, D, F, G. The struggle is real today. Different answers. What do you guys think?
Yeah, almost no one joined the Zoom too.
Oh, hardware.
They thought we were going to talk about printers, and they didn't want to join.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
SRAM is used for cache RAM for CPU. I heard that music too, Kevin. Yeah, man, it sounded like someone was playing Sonic the Hedgehog or something like that. Or Sega. I don't know what that was, but whatever.
Yeah,
All
I like
right.
those.
I'm gonna go with these answers. I don't know what. I honestly don't know what the answer is. I'm gonna be honest with you because I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, obviously, no one knows everything, you know. So I don't know what the answer is for this one. I'm gonna go with whatever someone recommended in chat to see what happens. And here we go. The same question reworded differently. All right. Which of the following are characteristics of dynamic random access memory? DRAM. Select all that apply. Volatile storage media type. Utilized for CPU cache memory chips. More expensive in comparison to static random access memory, SRAM. Non-volatile storage media type. Slower than static random access memory, SRAM. Widely used as system's primary storage media. Regular RAM modules installed in memory slots on the motherboard. Faster than static random access memory, SRAM. Less expensive in comparison to static random access memory, SRAM.
So volatile for sure because it's dynamic.
Somebody
And
said
it's random access memory.
A, B, C,
B,
D.
I think
B, C, D, E,
I think it's
E,
utilized by the
F.
CPU.
That's what people. Someone said A, E, F, and H.
Why isn't anyone saying B?
Because you're wrong on that. That's why. The CPU does not use dynamic random access memory.
It would
It's cache. It's like
post.
cache, isn't it? Cache memory.
Yes, that's what it says. Utilized for CPU cache memory chips.
Yeah, but that's static. I think that's it's a specialized RAM. It's not dynamic.
If it's cache, then isn't it dynamic? Oh.
No.
No.
They use a specialized RAM that's very, very expensive. And that's why it's not everywhere on the computer. It's only exclusive to the CPU. Well, what's that called, Kev? It's a static. It's called cache. It's called cache, right? Cache memory. I think that's what it's. Yeah, that's what it's called.
It's SRAM.
They're like specialized cache memory chips.
Yep.
It's static RAM. It's SRAM.
And it's very, very fast. I mean, it's the fastest stuff on Earth. But they don't allow you to get it, hook it up to your, the rest of the system would cost.
Well, it's fast because of its proximity to the CPU. It's literally right next to it. That's primarily why.
And it's very, very small though, right? Some like you've got like 64K or I don't know what it is.
It's expensive because of that. It's expensive and that's static RAM though.
Yeah, when it comes to all this memory stuff, learn it like for the test, and you'll never use it again ever in your career. I mean, it's just the way it is. You look it up, the motherboard manufacturer. You find out what RAM you get, and you put it in, and be done. It's very, very rare because memory is very, very. I mean, Kev Diaz would probably agree. It's a very very complex subject. And even years and years and years of even trying to figure it out is tough. I mean, your boy there, Kevtech, Mr. Lowell Vanderpool, our friend, he said he went to really classes on that, like really high level, and he was lost. Still to this day, he does not really understand RAM. He understands the basics, but really to understand it, you really got to have you have to have a really good understanding of, I guess, math overall. I don't know. It's very, very hard to understand memory. So don't be afraid if nobody understands that, because a lot of smart people don't understand it. It works. It's amazing that it works, and we just take for granted that a lot of smart people figured this out for us. Thank you, the people who did.
Yeah, I mean, with me is that it's just one of those things that you need to take the A+ and then you get the certification, and then it's good for your resume and everything. But once you get that first job, you don't really got to worry about it. You start going over other stuff, if that makes sense. So
yeah, this stuff is irrelevant for an actual job. This is theory.
Yeah, I mean, what do we do when we have a RAM problem at work? We open up the case, we take a look at it, and go, okay, it's DDR4, and this is the speed. Okay, we can order the same RAM. We get it in, we install it, and that's it. And that's basically all you're going to be doing with RAM. I mean, even swapping it out, especially for enterprise computers. That's all under contract or, warranty work or stuff like that. You're just going to get RAM in. If it's went bad, and you can install it and move on to the next one. So
what do you guys think the answer is? Because I see no one is putting an answer in the chat box. People are not answering the question. People are avoiding the answer for this one.
It is hard. I would agree. Would you agree it's hard, Kev?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, RAM is a very, very difficult subject, and like I said, learn it for the test. Then it's just a lot of nice to know information, as they call it out there. Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. But it's one of those things where when you're working in the real world, unless you're dealing with it day in and day out, a specific job, you're not going to deal with it much in desktop support or, you know, unless you're doing something very, very specific, like building gaming rigs or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately.
Those are good answers, though.
So what do you guys think? What do you guys think the answer is?
I like the ones you got.
He's gonna say that. Okay. Is that skip the question? Someone said skip the question.
No, I like
Whatever Ethan said, that's what we're going to go with.
All right, that's fine.
synchronous.
I was very familiar with all this stuff at one point. Then I moved to software.
All right. The term SDRAM encompasses a broad range of DRAM modules that rely on a single sent by the system clock in order to synchronize the memory operation with other internal PC components.
I think it's true.
Sure.
Is it true?
Synchronized, right? Sure.
Mhm.
If it's looking it up on
I know it's a broad range of DRAM, so I know that one.
I think it's synchronized. I would think.
Someone said true. Someone said true in chat box. So we got two people that said true.
You know, it is pretty amazing though. If you think about it, RAM will outlast a freaking computer. Like I have a 10-year-old Dell. The RAM is still going after freaking 10 years.
I mean,
It just goes and goes and goes.
My computer lasted for 15 years before it died on me. My Windows XP computer.
I mean, the way that they build that stuff, as long as you get it on the first day you install it, it should outlast a freaking computer. Other parts of the computer will break down before that RAM, and also like the actual like CPU too.
Mhm.
Think about that. The CPU does the most work out of the whole entire system, and it lasts forever. The people who've developed this stuff, Intel, AMD, those guys, it's amazing. It's the technology that's built into that. It's absolutely amazing. It's beyond my capabilities of a human being, but it's amazing that people can do that.
All those cores.
You know, yeah.
Which is the best carrier growth in desktop support or sysadmin engineer? What do you mean by that? Someone's asking questions.
Which has more potential for growth? Desktop support or system engineer? Those are completely different roles. Completely.
Yeah, those two are completely different. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what? So I'm confused about that question.
I would say it used to be desktop support, but having those with all the cloud stuff. I don't know. We'll just wait and see.
All right, next question. SDRAM's backward compatibility feature provides a convenient way to build up PCs utilizing different types of SDRAM modules. True or false?
Backwards compatibility feature.
Yep.
Is that backwards compatible with DRAM? I guess I don't. SDRAM slot.
It's not like if you put two different speeds of RAM sticks in, it will default down to the slowest one.
SDRAM.
Remember something like that?
So we're talking about the slot or the actual RAM stick? I don't. Geez.
I don't know about this one. I don't know.
Using different types of
I'm listening to Steven's background music with his kid playing that music. I'm just like shaking my head and
I'm gonna
bobbing
go
my
with
head.
false.
Could be, man.
I'm rolling with false on this.
Someone said true. RAM is not backwards compatible because of the notch.
Yeah, the notch prevents you from installing it, and then the time of installing it just wouldn't work.
You guys
It has nothing to do with
Never heard of that.
compatibility.
Why would it be backwards compatibility with another SDRAM module? That's the same thing. Like it wouldn't be. No.
So you can't You can't put a DDR2 in a DDR1 computer. It's not gonna work.
What do you guys think?
It's not gonna fit.
No.
Think it's false?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm rolling with false.
Someone said I don't know. I'm gonna go with. All right. So someone said, okay. Answering back the question. I mean, I have one experienced desktop support engineer. Now I got offered to a sys engineer. Can you please say how career goes in sys engineer? You see that question, Kevin?
I mean, just it's a higher position. It's has more responsibilities.
Yeah, you have more
If
responsibility.
You get to work on more stuff. You get to work on servers. You get to work on a bunch of systems. It's not the same job.
Yeah,
if you
desktop
take it,
support. Desktop support is not the same as sysadmin. I'm just letting you know. It's a totally different ball game. So you have more responsibility. You'll get more money, yes, but your responsibility changes, and you probably are going to be on call the entire time and a bunch of other stuff.
I think the best thing to do is look at the job
description,
descriptions or objectives. They tell you what you're going to be doing, and see if you're ready for that.
Yeah, because a lot of
it's a very big switch.
Yeah, it's a really, really big responsibility. For someone that is doing desktop support, going to sysadmin, you have a lot in your plate.
Well, not even that. It's a system engineer.
Engineer.
Sysadmin. System engineer is above sysadmin.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how you got that position, but like, you must be very knowledgeable or something. But like, just don't realize it's gonna be a completely different job. It's gonna be a lot more work, and just be ready.
That's why I don't do that.
Job description, read that, analyze it.
I don't work sysadmin or sys engineer because I don't want to have that responsibility. I mean, it's not for me. Maybe it's for you, but that's just me. So, can you write what is my IP on Google? Dark zone? No, thank you. I'm not doing that. All right. So, which of the following is a valid SD-ROM module combination that could be installed on a single PC motherboard? DDR2 plus DDR3 plus DDR2, DDR4 plus DDR3, DDR4 plus DDR3, any of the above, none of the above.
No bueno.
Freaking no clue.
None of the above. I said it.
Someone said none of the above. Someone said none of the above. Two people said none of the above.
Yeah, you can't combine RAM. Imagine you could do that. I'd be rich, man. I'd have like 128 gigabytes.
What kind of numbers would those be? Even numbers.
Put in my laptop memory. Put in my desktop. Got an adapter. No, man, you can't do that. Have like 128 gigabytes.
DDR2, DDR3.
Petabyte. Everything.
I'm gonna put none of the above. What do you guys think?
None of the above.
Sorry, I'm just listening to the music and the dancing over here. All right, so catch up. Yeah, so someone is asking me, please, can you say more about system engineer roles and responsibility? I can't answer that question because it's your job. I don't know. If you're applying for that job, the responsibility is there. It's different for everyone. Every company is different.
It depends on the company. It depends on what they're... Just ask whoever offered you the job for a job description.
We're going to let Haifa answer this one. This is her favorite memory of all. Last time, remember?
Most recent.
Last night.
Most recent said last time. What do you think, Haifa?
All right, let me read the question
first. I haven't read it yet.
Let me read the question. A small outline dual inline memory module, SODIMM, is more compatible type of computer memory designed for desktop PCs.
What do you think, Haifa? Oh, you.
SODIMM.
Let her answer first, guys.
Yeah, we taught you this yesterday.
Yeah, we talked about this.
She knows this now. She should have answered it already. You could do it, Haifa.
I'll tell you why it took me so long in a minute. A small outline dual inline memory module, SODIMM, is a more compact type of computer memory designed for a desktop PC.
You can do it.
What's a SODIMM? Remember we went over this?
Quiet. You can do it. Let her think.
Did we talk about this yesterday?
Let her think.
Oh, false.
Why?
Why is it false?
What's false?
You asked me to answer the question. You didn't ask me why.
You should know.
I think because I don't think you would use something. You don't need something more compact for a desktop PC. That's incorrect.
Yes. Say it again some other way.
Is it the right answer?
You got. You said
I would use.
I
would use a more compact type for a laptop or. Is that wrong?
So you're saying SODIMMs are for what?
Oh, I believe.
Wait, can you say that again? I didn't hear.
SODIMMs are for what type of computer?
A computer is it for SODIMM?
You're gonna be doing this when you go in the
laptop, whatever.
Wait,
actually, technically she's right because it's not just laptops. Because my desktop, I have a desktop that uses a SODIMM. It's a tiny little box and it uses SODIMM.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I don't like the little notepad, whatever iPad, not iPads. They're stupid. The other ones, the Samsung ones, don't they use SODIMM?
They use probably flash memory on those, probably, doesn't it?
Chromebook uses flash, I think.
Some Chromebooks too.
But if you ever see
Some do have,
think of it as laptop. For this test, think of it laptop.
Laptop? But why wouldn't you say, okay, not desktop, I understand why, but why only laptop? Like you wouldn't use it for anything else that's compact?
You just
form factor.
They want the Comptia answer.
Yeah,
they don't want the real answer. They want the Comptia answer.
Right.
Like the motherboard.
And years ago, the SODIMMs were only for laptops before all this other goofy stuff.
Would it be ITX? It's the ITX motherboard.
No, I have a really small motherboard and it takes SODIMM. It's like a little Zotac mini PC.
So have SODIMMs been, since they was first created, have they always from that point been installed in desktops, or is it like a newer desktop that you have?
It's just a really small computer. It's the size. In regular desktops, ATX,
so
ITX,
it would be the
form
factor
regular.
Right. Okay.
Well, at least like when I was taking my A+, it was for laptops. I'm sure maybe now.
Yeah, no. For the A+, Comptia doesn't want to confuse.
SODIMMs are always laptops. So desktops. So next one is laptops. Till it's changed.
Comptia never is going to confuse you like that.
Gotta think that way.
I'll send you an image so you can see what I'm talking about with my computer.
Thank you.
All right, next question. What are some of the characteristics features of a double data rate 2 dynamic DDR2 SDRAM? Select 3 answers. Read and writes 2 words and data per clock cycle. 1 notch on the module contact surface. 204 contact pins. Read writes 4 words of data per clock cycle. 240 contact pins. 2 notches on the module contact surface.
I have no clue.
I know it right. I think it's 4.
Read or write 2 words.
It says select 3 answers.
DDR.
I like the first one. A sounds good. 2 words.
But it is double data rate.
That's what DDR stands for. Dual data rate.
Double data.
The first one was double data. This is the second of the double data.
Someone said B. Someone said B. Someone said 240.
Jesus.
Nope.
Damn.
These questions are crazy.
Like 3. Oh, it's 3 answers. Oh, geez.
Yeah, 3 answers.
Oh, well, in that case.
It could be A or D.
Just do the first 3. No.
First 3.
1 notch.
2 notches.
1 notch.
2 notches. Which one was that? Had 2 notches.
So one of them had 2.
Was it a small outline had 2 notches?
What do you guys think?
No, it's one notch. It's I don't think there's ever been two notches. And then yeah, 240.
I know with the single inline memory module, the chips are only on one side. The dual inline memory modules, the chips are on both sides. That's where they came up with that dual thing.
Yeah.
It's the only reason why they come up with dual and single.
So it's got to be 2 words or 4 words. It's got to be like one of those, I guess. SD.
I'm gonna go with 2 words because 4 words is well, actually depends on the CPU type.
Someone said A, B, and E.
2 words, 2 sides.
A, B, and E. People are saying A, B, and E.
A word is like let's say you have a 32-bit computer. It's 32-bit CPU. A word would be a 32-bit.
Someone said A, B, and E. What do you guys think?
Sure.
So
sure.
Alpha.
Sure, why not?
I have no clue.
I have
no clue. This is way above my pay scale. I have no clue.
4 words would be like, gee.
Yeah, because 4 words.
You got DDR3.
You guys think A, B, and E? Is that right?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, let's go with that.
It's gonna go with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Memory questions, man. The memory questions. I'm running out of memory myself in my head.
Nobody has if you have a DDR2 computer in the real world and you counter that, there's a problem.
All right. Which of the following is the industry name used for DDR2 1066 module, or 1066 module? PC2 4200, PC2 5300, PC2 6400, PC2 8500.
Oh, I forgot those freaking calculations. What was it? Times.
This is calculations, mathematical questions, mathematical equations.
I think it's
Google
B.
it. That's the correct answer.
B?
Yeah. Final answer.
Sure about
Not
that?
thought else. Is this money involved here?
You sure about that?
Huh?
Think it's B?
Yeah.
You get the answer wrong, you owe me pizza and a beer.
Oh man. All right. That's a deal. Let's do it.
Hey, you owe me pizza if you get it wrong. So you said B. I'm gonna leave it at B. People are saying D. So you want to change your answer, or
how do you guys come up with the calculations for that? What's your I'm freaking terrible with math. So how did you guys come up with this?
I know it's the clock. Was it clock? It's a pattern. I know it's a pattern. Jeez.
I know for DDR3, it's a weird number. I forgot the exact formula. But it's usually around, I usually have the number or double them and get the ballpark estimate. That's really it.
I always just Google it. I literally have not even once memorized any of those numbers.
So
I know they had a method. I forgot the freaking method.
We got a B, and then everyone said D. So what do you think the answer is? You want to reconsider that answer and change it to D?
Might have to, yeah.
Okay.
No idea.
Oh, last question. All right, here we go. Transfer rate this time.
Oh, 533.
By the way, I am having pizza after this. All right, anyway. So what is the peak transfer rate of DDR2 533 or 533 module? 3200 MB for 4266 MB, 5333 MB, 6400 MB. What do you guys think the speed is?
$533 sounds good to me. I don't know. C?
Someone said C. Steven said C. Someone said B. Someone said A, I guess.
See, questions like this, guys, makes you think that, oh yeah, we know it all, but it can make you feel really stupid working in IT when you see a question like this and you have no freaking clue what they're talking about.
I'm gonna go with B. Just because, not because of anything, just because.
This profession is
Just devil's advocate, you know.
I 533.
Someone said B. Someone said B. Someone said B.
Yeah, Lauren. B. Bees have it.
And someone said no clue. LOL.
BC determines how many.
Bonnie out there's been very, very quiet. She's not saying anything. What do you
B
think,
looks
Bonnie?
good.
B. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Oh, she did shit. I can't hear you.
I'll change it to B. All right, we're gonna go with B, and this is the last question of today. So, fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Obviously, if we get any of these wrong,
We
get any of those wrong, Frederick owes me pizza.
terrible on this.
And yeah,
Wow.
he owes me pizza. So it's okay.
Little Caesar.
Hey, we got the first one right.
I got the first one right. The connector.
It's 232 and VGA.
Yep.
Hey, I learned something. E-steps.
Video.
Oh, we got the second one right too.
Following BNC.
I'm gonna scroll down and all the answers are wrong. Watch.
I just want to see number 13.
Oh,
That's the hateful question right there.
I want to see 13 too.
Up. Here we go. We got it wrong.
Radio grade. What the heck? Short distance.
yeah, I don't think the distance is.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yep.
Wait, why is this
If
one
you were
wrong?
talking
You guys
at all before this, we couldn't hear you.
I was up here and there. I don't
No,
know.
we didn't hear a single thing. I was like, why is she being so
You didn't hear
quiet?
me eating, so that's cool.
I think I don't know why this was wrong though. The used for cable television. Is there RG? Is that like RG9? I guess then, or the other one?
Has to be something.
Distances. I wonder if higher the numbers mean shorter the distance, the lower the numbers mean higher the distance. I don't know.
So the answer is A, B, and C for this one.
Okay.
So, interesting. We got this one right.
RG6.
Long distances.
It's long distance.
C6 is long
It could
distance.
be.
This is in cable television, satellite television. Makes sense. Okay. Oh, we missed one. Select all that apply. I remember.
Oh, you
Steven
went
said
check
that one.
that.
Yeah, and checked
Your
it.
fault.
Steven was right. Look at that.
Fault.
Yeah, because they usually all like lock in. I remember.
Oh,
I
you
remember
were
that.
not even here for this one. You can't even chime in.
No, but yeah, but I've worked there before, you know.
See, what we thought the locking mechanism
The
was
thread,
kind of like
it's got a
throwing
thread
us
on there.
off. Like the old bayonet things when you gotta lock it in there, like that's kind of like what's throwing us off.
Type A. Look
Is
at
that a
this.
different
USB
question?
Type A. Everyone. Is it Haifa? She said USB C. I remember.
Well, she was wrong.
A was right. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, hey. Oh, sorry.
Hey, right
How
there.
dare you say that I was wrong about anything?
Hey, well, wait. Number 13 is coming up.
Oh, Kev, you just got a, what is it
Yeah, I
called?
saw that. ER. Thank
That's
you, man.
so sweet.
Thank you, ER.
Thanks for what you do, Kev. Oh, and ER also said, "Hey, hi, Kev, panel and community. I appreciate what you do, Kev." That's
What's
awesome.
up, man? We're on
Good.
We're on Discord, by the way. If you ever want to come by Discord, come by Discord. We do a bunch of
I'll
things for
drop
free.
the link.
We do a lot of free stuff on Discord. I went over Active Directory and Server 2016 last night for new people in IT, by the way, and Discord. So if you're brand new and you don't know how to start your own lab or whatever, we went over that last night. And obviously that's not recorded or anything, but we do training sometimes on Discord. So
And like that's when you that's where you also advertise for like your one-on-one training and things like that. So if you're not on Discord and you're new to IT, you definitely should be. Also, since I'm already talking and bothering everyone, please like the stream if you're on here. Thanks, great.
Yeah, it's free, by the way. It's like I'm not charging anything. It's just you just stop by Discord. We do free stuff on there. So And
Up to
people,
like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
people are happy to help. All you gotta do is just ask. So, this one we got it right. It's two. Got this one right.
Yes.
Yeah, we went over
Where's
AD.
question 13?
We went over AD. It's on Discord, the lab setup. No, it's not on Discord. We go into voice channel and we went over it, but we didn't record it. ER. It's just stuff that we randomly do sometimes. We got this one wrong. Lightning. Kevin said lightning. I heard Kevin say lightning. No, Kev Rock said lightning.
Yeah, because it says proprietary. USB-C is not proprietary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I feel we're gonna start getting a bunch of them wrong. Here we go.
What is like lightning? Is that Apple?
It's the Apple connector.
The Apple connector.
You SATA.
Just
Wait,
think
is that
Apple
the 13?
proprietary honest at this point.
Oh, Frederick was right.
What he said part of the sync?
Yeah, I changed my name to false afterwards because I looked at my port on my laptop right here.
Wait, you're not
Wait,
supposed to-
why is C not proprietary? Why is that? What is?
It's just not. It's just, you can find it online.
It's an open spec.
There's a USB-C right there.
Which one? The one
That's eSATA, sorry. Right there.
You got a display port, eSATA port, and then a network interface port.
Yeah, the one in the middle is eSATA. It's flat. It's flat.
Okay.
We got this one wrong too. The eSATA connector. It's false.
I told you.
Molex connector.
Was that 13?
I think it was the left and the right. I think is that what threw that off? That made it.
Yeah.
The left and the right.
Angle,
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was question 13?
Yeah, what was question 13?
Molex connector.
No.
Well, we got this one wrong.
So what's prom?
Yeah,
I said prom.
We probably got the one below it wrong as well. I'm guessing because we got the, usually if you get this one wrong, you got the other one wrong. Usually that happens. You got it right. What the? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, raceable, I guess. I don't like these questions though because it's acting like you can't replace it. You could definitely replace the stuff inside of every single one of these. It's a lie that they tell you.
That's circuit.
You got this one wrong.
Oh, was this it?
I'm so sorry. What did you guys say to me?
Oh.
You guys said I was wrong about DVD RAM. This is question 13. I would like you to say that I am a good person. Yes.
Yeah, that one. I need you to make a video on that one. All right, make a video on DVD RAM, please.
Yeah, make a video on it. Yeah.
You're the woman,
please.
I'll make videos on Microsoft, but that's about it. I just wanted to let you know that I was right, Steven. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, Hazel.
Okay.
Really? I don't understand what DVD.
Look, I want Google now. Like seriously.
Yeah. So you're gonna make so Afa's gonna make a full video on DVD ROM. Okay.
96.
I expect 3 pizzas at my door today. Chop chop, gentlemen.
I looked up on YouTube. The first thing that shows up, the first thing that showed up on YouTube is DVD RAM, the disk that behaved like a flash drive.
Really?
Apparently.
You got this one right.
No, that's ridiculous. Just get a flash.
Random access memory. This one makes sense. Like everyone should get this one right. This is not complicated. This one's not hard.
Yeah, if you get this one wrong, you're not studying enough.
Graphics controller. We got this one right.
Afa said this one was what? Something else. Udemy.
No,
we're not talking about what I said wrong.
She's not a
gamer. About what you did wrong.
she's not a gamer though. She doesn't play video games like we do. So.
But still, she's in the way.
Wait, no, but I downloaded Among Us, so I'm gonna start.
See, look at that.
Yeah, we got this one right.
Notch.
The notch. There's a notch getting in the way of the memory when you align it. You got this one right too. I just went with based on the chat box. Long answer, one whirlwind answers. You know, we got it right actually. So I'm shocked that we got it right.
That's good.
And we got this one right too. What the?
These stuff.
Credit goes to the chat. The chat got these questions, not us.
Yeah.
This was.
Oh yeah, on this one I said utilized for CPU. I was.
That's right. Yes, you're.
I don't like that word. The wrong word. You guys are wrong, but I'm never.
But this
wrong.
was.
I was misinformed.
This was the right answer. I'm shocked. And this from Chatbox. It's not from us. It's from Chatbox. They answered these questions.
Good job, chat.
Right.
You guys get pizza too. Kevin, get on it.
Yeah, let's see. SD RAM. True. False. Look at that. We got
It
those
is
right
false. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't put DDR3 and DDR2.
Makes sense. And we got this one right too. None of the
Oh,
above.
there we go.
There we go.
Alright.
That was the chat. Immediately the
That
chat
was
said
chat.
none of the
Yeah,
above.
they put none of the above. Yep. False. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
This one you answered.
Hesa got another one right.
Got another one right. That's a little bit of coasting. You got it right.
It was you, Mantis. I remember.
12%.
But now you never forget that answer.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, so now you know Soldem.
Were you guys talking about it yesterday? I must have missed it.
Now you know Soldem
asked
Soldem is something you put on pizza with salt. You know. No, I'm just kidding. Let me stop.
Remember when you were asking us about laptops and stuff? Are you not that good with them?
Ooh, we got this one wrong.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right.
We got this one wrong.
Gee, it was 4?
It was,
Yeah.
Well, hey.
We got
We
this
did
one
good.
wrong.
This, those are hard ones.
Got that one wrong.
Ugh.
Honestly, I had
I
no
don't
idea. I just took a wild guess.
I have a job.
We got this one right. Like we changed it from B to D. The answer.
Look at
Thank you,
that.
Chan. Thank you, Chan.
Very
You
good.
saved me.
It's from Chad, man. Chad saved us on that
Finding
one.
out your math out there.
So now I know if I go to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I'm gonna use a lifeline. I'm gonna ask Chat to save my life. That's what I know now. So, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh,
I'm so proud of the chat.
Chat has been saving lives today with answers. So,
They deserve pizza, and I do too.
all right. So what's the next one? Oh, we got that one right too. Look at that.
I didn't understand.
This is the one I
these
answered.
ones.
Okay, so both of those.
Good job, Diaz.
you get one.
I was thinking like maybe it's not exactly like that's like a trick answer 5333. I was like, wait.
And that was the speed.
And I just took a random guess.
Yeah.
Sometimes that works.
Look at that. 70,
Yeah.
72%.
Low.
We passed.
Oh, we passed! Yay!
Yep,
It's because the ones that I got right.
That's not good enough.
Degrees, okay? You know?
I would turn down the certificate, go study, go take it again.
All right, printer quiz. No. I mean, I'm not gonna click on anything right now. All right,
Don't play with me, Kevin.
just one for today. Just one for today. I want to kill
That's
everyone
fine.
here. You guys are gonna be dying over here if I go more and more in depth. So just
We'll
one for
do
today.
we'll do another one on the after party.
Yeah, later on. So, anyone in chat have any questions? Anyone?
So, what brand of peanut butter do you most
What is a computer?
Bonnie, your
I
mic's not
heard
working?
about apples inside computers. What's that? What's an apple computer?
Well, you literally take memory and you install it on top of an apple. So yeah, you're adding memory.
Why is the apple missing a bite? Why can't I get a full apple? Why am I paying so much money to get a bite taken out of an apple?
Yeah, because Apple charges a lot of expense. They're really expensive for no reason.
Because it's a scam, that's why.
It's a scam, yeah. It's a pyramid scheme.
They promise you the full apple and they only give you part of it.
Exactly.
No, we didn't. Wait, we got 80 something. We didn't fail. We passed. We. All of us checked. We.
I thought it was
Well,
72%.
we work in IT, so technically we win regardless if we fail or not.
And the people that already have plus.
We work in IT. That's funny.
Therefore,
Alright, guys,
we win by default.
if we're done for today, let me know and we get out of here and go eat. Actually, I haven't eaten anything. So
Oh, are you actually getting
Gotta eat,
pizza?
man.
I am gonna
It's
go eat.
2:58.
I'm sending you my address, and you are sending me pizza. And I don't want Domino's. Find an expensive one. I know where you work.
I eat.
I know what you can afford.
I eat quarterly pizza. I eat quarterly pizza. Like if you're gonna give me something that tastes horrible, I'm not gonna eat it. I already know.
Really? You're not gonna eat any whatever, even if it's not good?
He's not gonna eat that Little Caesars.
From Kroger.
I don't know that I've had Little Caesars ever.
Yeah, I'm a very picky eater when it comes to eating pizza. The pizza has to taste good. If it doesn't taste good, I'm not gonna eat it. So Just
I just wanted to let everyone know, please join the Discord if you haven't already. We're probably some of us are gonna move on to the Discord voice channel when this is over. Like the stream if you enjoyed it and if you learned something. And yeah, thank you, Kevin, for your time today.
Drink more coffee.
So Kevin, what are your plans for November?
You guys should know this. Actually, this is very important.
That's Discord though. So Discord.
Question.
We're doing.
What's it going to be next Saturday?
I made a video on it too already. So.
Well, I understand, but what's going on for the people that are just joining us right now?
Oh, okay. For next week, we're doing mock interviews. This is mock interviews for the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks in November.
So basically, what mock interviews are is for people who don't know what mock means.
Right.
But like a mock interview is Nope, no English. Can someone explain it?
Fake interview.
my mind
practice
blank.
Interview, you know.
That's great.
It's basically like you actually go to a tech interview and then you have a bunch of professionals who like ask you questions. And
yeah, so we're doing mock interviews with people that are brand new to IT. If you're going for a job interview and maybe you feel like you're not ready, join the mock interviews and we'll go over that if that makes sense. So. And it's something that we're gonna do live with everyone in it, and I'm gonna ask interview questions. So
yeah, and it's something serious, you know. We pretend that like it's a real interview. We ask real questions, you know. It's not. I mean, we're not just playing around and just asking random questions. It's so just be prepared to answer the questions legitimately how you would really answer them. So that way you can actually get the most out of it.
Yeah, like don't come on to a mock interview and like think it's a joke because it's a mock interview. By the way, mock interview is probably what helped me get my job because I did the first 2 with them and it was like fantastic. It makes you feel comfortable for interviews. Really helpful.
It's good for people that are new to IT because you may be uncomfortable when you go to a job interview, like a real job interview, you may be uncomfortable. So this is perfect for someone that's brand new that is going in for a job interview. So that you're more prepared for the job interview instead of being like really nervous, because we all get nervous. Even I get nervous. Everyone does, whether you're new or not, you're going to get nervous, but this will make you more comfortable when you go to an actual job interview. So
join the Discord because that's where it's going to be like announced.
Yeah. So we'll do mock interviews. So it's going to be in the next couple of weeks. So it's
Ali,
sorry. Yep.
Ali Amir or Ali Amir, whatever. I say it the way it's supposed to be said.
I answer his question.
Join the Discord and ask there. You'll have more people to help you. YouTube chat is not a great place. Like.
Yeah, like if I saw what he said. Like if it's not installing for you, it's because you're skipping a step. He's trying to install Exchange. You're skipping a step on my video. People like to skip my videos for some reason. Frederick, what happened, Frederick?
Oh, with those interviews, will those be centered? Like, will we tell you like specific roles we're trying to mockly apply for, or will it be just universal for everyone? Like, would it be specific to certain job titles?
It's gonna be like IT support, help desk.
It depends a lot on your resume too. If you look at your resume and you see you have a lot of things, we may ask you different questions.
So if you want a one-on-one one, if you want a one-on-one experience, then you need to join the other Discord, which is Job Skill Share. I'll post that link also in the YouTube chat. That's where we do something called hot seat, and that's very specific to your resume, and like it's like super specific, and it's like one person, and it really tests your knowledge. They're very, very cool videos, lots of fun to watch and do.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys have a good day. Happy Saturday, and take care.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Look at Apha's leg.
Bye.
Oh, there she goes. Oh, she had the very last one. So the queen. All right. Bye, guys.
Later, guys. Take care.
Bye.
We'll be on Discord if anyone.
Yeah,
so we'll be on Discord. Yep.
I'm sure. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.